This is Himabindu, Assistant Professor in IARE College. So, in this video, I would like to explain about the outcome-based education. So, how this outcome-based education is going to be applied for the theory of computation, we will see. So, what is meant by outcome OBE? That is nothing but outcome-based education. What are the needs of this OBE? So here writing and assigning the learning outcomes. So NBA, so this is NBA, a National Board of Accreditation, is responsible for the accreditation of higher education institution in India. So generally for every institutions, this NBA is required for the programs. So to give the more information about the education and what are the present trends which are going happened in the world, we are going to introducing to the students. So this kind of programs are more required for the students. So here, that's why this NBA accreditation, which is responsible for the accreditation of higher education institutions in India. So NBA is also a full member of Washington Acad. So we are discussing about the NBA and who is this NBA and where it is happened. So NBA is a full member of Washington Acad, and NBA accredits the programs and not the institutions. So generally this is for the programs like BTech, in the BTech also department wise information technology and CSC computer science and information technology and EC, like kind of programs what we have. So for that programs we will get the NBA. So how to get this NBA? So here is the information. So if an institution is planning to apply NBA, so here if we are applying for the NBA, we need to do this one. So then criteria 3.1, self-assessment report should be submitted for before applying, should be submitted for the NBA. So then we will approach to the COPO mapping for the minimum of 8 core courses, and COs are well defined and serves the purpose of OBE. So outcome based education. And here we have two types of colleges. So in this one, Tier 1, what is the Tier 1 and Tier 2? So these institutions comes under the Tier 1 or IITs, NITs and central universities and state universities and autonomous institutions like IARE. So here these are the autonomous institutions. So our college is autonomous institution. So if we are going to apply the NBA, we need to be submit all these documents. So here this is comes under our college comes under the Tier 1 category. And coming to the Type 2, so those are all affiliated colleges like with the universities affiliated colleges. And what is meant by Bloom's taxonomy? So here Bloom's taxonomy is considered the global language for the education. So here we are applying for the NBA, we need to know about the Bloom's taxonomy. So what is meant by Bloom's taxonomy? So it is a global language for education. And Bloom's taxonomy is frequently used by the teachers in writing the course outcomes. So here this Bloom's taxonomy will be helpful for the writing the COs. So those are course outcomes for every subject. We need to write the course outcomes, so that it is very helpful while writing the course outcomes. So it has course structure with a list of action verbs. So it is a predefined action verbs are there in the Bloom's taxonomy. The students are then challenged to apply the information and use it in the new ways, helping to gain a deeper understanding of previously covered material and demonstrate it move forward. So here, by this Bloom's taxonomy, we can students can achieve by the students, we will easily declare. And questioning information is a vital part of learning. So your questioning. So how we will know that this student got this subject got information, or a student got this concept thoroughly or not? We can check with the assignment like analysis and evaluation. Do that one. So this questioning part is giving the results like whether the student got achieved or not. And analyzing ask a student to examine the information in a new way. So the evaluation and demands the student appraiser the materials in a way that lets them defend or argue against it, then determine. So here is the students can also analyze these concepts like so it can examine the information in a new way that evaluation and demands. So evaluation and demands the students appraises. And outcome based education, so it is an institutional adopting OBE try to bring changes to a curriculum by dynamically adapting to the requirements of the different stakeholders. So here the stakeholders are students, parents, and industry professionals and recruiters. So these are the stakeholders for the institution. So based on their opinions, we will change the curriculum dynamically so that we can apply for the OB. So OBE is all about the feedback and outcomes. So OBE is all about the feedback. We got to take from the all the stakeholders' feedback, and then we need to give some analysis. And 4 levels of outcomes are from the OBE. Or here, first one is the program educational objectives and program outcomes and program specific outcomes and COs. These are the 4 outcomes for the OBE. So in that one, why we go for the OBE? So it is international. Why we go for the OBE? That is nothing but outcome based education. So international recognition and global employment opportunity. So by choosing this OBE, we can get the employment opportunity globally, and graduates with the professional and soft skills. Social responsibility and ethics. So here, after completing the program, we can achieve, the student can achieve with the professional and the soft skills with the social responsibilities and ethics, and better visibility and reputation of the technical institution among the stakeholders. So these are all the benefits what we got after the OBE. So improving the commitment and involvement of the all stakeholders, and establishing, so enabling graduates to excel in their profession and accomplish greater heights in their career. So to achieve the greater heights, the students can achieve the greater heights through this OB, and preparing graduates for the leadership position and challenging them with the making them aware of the opportunities in the technology development. So program education. So we have the 4 outcomes. So one is the PEOs, and second one is the POs, and third one is PSOs, and fourth one is COs. So these are the 4 outcomes are required for the OBE. So in that one, PEOs are, so PEOs should be determined by the head of the, who will decide this PEOs, in the sense the head of the department. So every individual department is having this PEOs. So who will decide this PEOs? So the head of the department along with the consultation with the faculty members. And PEOs are promised by the department to apprise the students about what they will achieve once they join in the program. So before joining in the program, they will promise the things what we are placing as a PEOs. So PEO's assignment is not a made compulsory. So here assignment for this PEOs, like it got reached or not, that is not a mandatory in the NBA. So it is quite difficult to measure in the Indian context. And NBA assess usually do not ask for the PEO assignment. So PEOs are about the professional and career accomplishment after 4 to 5 years of graduation. And PEOs can be written from different perspectives like career, technical, and competency and behavior. And while writing the PEOs, do not use the technical terms, as it will be read by the prospective students who wants to join the program. And technical terms we cannot use in this PEOs. And 3 to 5 PEOs are proposed for the or recommended for the institution. So these are the PEOs for the information technology of IARE college. So here PEOs 1 and 2, we proposed the 4 PEOs. So first one is to prepare the graduates for a successful career, to meet the diverse types needs of industry and academia and research. So here is the PEO 1. And PEO2 says that equip graduates with a solid foundation in discrete mathematics and in engineering and fundamentals required to develop program solving ability in the complex engineering design. So this is the second PEO. And to train the students to comprehend, analyze and design and provide the ability to create the novel products and the technologies that give the solution framework to real world problems. So this is about the PEO3. And PEO4, to inculcate in graduates qualities of leadership and technology innovation and interpretation with the effective communication skills and teamwork ethics, and to create the ability for lifelong learning need in a successful professional career. So this is about the PEO 4. So these are the 4 PEOs which was proposed by the information technology department. And POOS. So POOS are the program learning outcomes. So is a board is a scope of. So this is the predefined POOS. So POOS, program outcomes board, the scope and able to do at the end of the program. So what we can achieve after the completion of this program, those are all predefined. That is nothing but a program outcomes. So POs are to be in the line with the graduate attributes are as specified in the Washington Accord, and POs are be specific, measurable and achievable. So these are the specific and measurable and achievable. So NBA has defined a 12 POs, and you need not define those POs by yourself, and it will be common for all the institutions in India. So this NBA board given 12 NBA accreditation, NBA given a 12 POs. So those are all predefined and which are specific and measurable things. So with that one, these are all predefined. We don't need to propose, or don't need to define those things. And in the syllabus book given to the students, there should be clear mention of course outcomes and other course outcomes and course objectives for every subject. So every subject, while designing the course, then we are going to write the how many COs and how many objectives are there for that course. We will predefine in the syllabus book. And what is meant by 12 POs? And 12 POs are in that one. First one is engineering knowledge. So engineering knowledge, in that one we will apply the basic concepts like mathematics, science, engineering and fundamentals. And PO2 is a problem analysis. In this we can analyze or identify and formulate the review research in literature. And here basically this is a review literature. In this one we can identify the problems and design and development of the solution. So design the solution for the complex engineering problems and design the system components or processes that meet the specified needs with the appropriate consideration for the public health and safety and cultural and social environmental consideration. So this is about the PO3. And PO4 is conduct investigation on complex problems. So we need to investigate the complex problem so that we can it is a research based knowledge and methods including the design and experiments and analysis and interpretation of data, a synthesis and information to provide the valid conclusion. So here by analyzing the critical problems, so conducting the investigation on the complex problems. Modern tool usage. So here create, select and apply the appropriate techniques, resources of modern engineering and IT tools. So including the prediction and modeling to the complex engineering activities with an understanding of the limitation. So this is about the modern tool usage, the PO5, and PO6 is the engineer and society. So apply this reasoning apply reasoning informed by the contextual knowledge to access social and health so safety, legal and cultural issues or consequent responsibilities relevant to the professional engineering practice. So this is about the engineering and society. And 7 PO7 is the environment and sustainability. So here environment and sustainability, and PO8 is the ethics, and PO9 is the individual and the teamwork. So functional effectively as an individual and as a member of leader in diverse teams and multidisciplinary settings. So here and PO10 is the communication. So communication effectively of complex engineering activities with engineering community and with the society at large, such as being able to comprehend and with write effective reports and design documents, make effective presentations and give and receive a clear instruction. So communication is the most important PO. And PO11 project management and finance, and PO10 is a lifelong learning recognition the need for and have the preparation and ability to enlarge the independent and lifelong learning in the broadest context and technological change. So here these are the 12 POs for the every institution. And coming to the PSO, third one is the PSO, and PSO is also defined by the department, and our information technology proposed the three PSOs. These are program specific outcomes. So first one is the design next generation computers and networking devices and search engines, soft computing and intelligent systems, web browsers and knowledge discovery tools. So these are the specific outcome for the information technology. And focus on mobile and web development, application development, and learn the emerging technologies and framework in demand with the employers and contemporary challenges. So these are the second PSO. So mainly by focusing on the emerging technologies like mobile and web application development. And third one is the practical experience in shipping a real world software. So these are the these are the three PSOs which was proposed by the department. And CEOs. So course outcomes is a formal statement of what students are expected to learn in a course. So what are the expectations we are there, we can write in a course outcome. So when creating a course outcome, remember that the course outcomes clearly state what student will do and produce to determine on or demonstrate their learning. So the CEOs clearly state this information. And course learning outcome statements refer to the specific knowledge, and the learning outcomes need to be concise descriptions of what learning is expected to take place by the course completion. After completion of this one, how the student got the concept oriented information through this subject, and focus on knowledge and skills that are central to the course topic and or discipline. So here focus on the learning that results from the course rather than the describing activities or lessons that are in the course. So these are the course outcomes. And here, after successful completion of the course, the student should be able to what are the COs? So this is the COs. So we have proposed the 6 COs for the theory of computation, TOC. So in this one, first CO1 is make use of deterministic finite automata and non-deterministic finite automata for modeling, lexical analysis and text editors. So these are the two applications. So real-time applications. By thoroughly reading this concept, we can use these concepts in the modeling, lexical analyzer and text editors. So we can apply what these are the remember level. So Bloom's taxonomy. So these are the levels. So levels we have in the Bloom's taxonomy. So in that one, so by this concept, by this CO1, we can apply the knowledge in this creation of modeling, lexical analysis and text editors, and extend. So here by using this CO2, extend the regular expression and regular grammars for parsing and distinguish programming languages. So here this parsing and designing the programming languages will require these regular expressions and regular grammars. So we will extend this one. So this is for understand. The level is understand. And third one is illustrate the pumping lemma on regular and context-free languages for perform the negative test. This CO3, which says that illustrate with this step we can understand the negative test. And CO4 demonstrate the context-free grammars and normal forms for generating the patterns of a string and minimize the ambiguity in the grammar the given string. So with this demonstration we can understand the concepts called context-free grammars and normal forms. And CO5 says that construct a push-down automata for context-free languages. So here with this construct, we can with the construct word, we can action verb, we can create the push-down automata for the context-free languages for developing pass phase of the compiler. So this concept is going to be applied, and apply a Turing machine and linearly bound automata for recognizing the languages complex problems. So here this is the 6 CO6, and with these are the Bloom's taxonomy level, apply, understand. So this is about the COs which was proposed by the proposal for the theory of computation. And overall, how many modules are there in the TOC? So first module is about the finite automata. In this one we have the DFA, NFA and important things, and we can also have the finite automata with the output. So Murray and Milley missions, and so these are the things we are having in the finite automata. And what are the basics of finite automata? Basics like alphabets, strings and languages. So those are all comes under the finite automata. And regular languages. So here how many types of regular languages? Left linear grammar or grammars, regular grammars and regular expressions, and how to form the regular expressions to regular grammar and regular grammar to regular expressions. So those are all comes under the types of regular grammars, and those are all comes under the regular languages. And context free grammars. So the context free grammars like how to minimize the context free grammar, and normalization, that is normalization, CNF and GNF. So those are all comes under the context free grammars, and leftmost derivation, rightmost derivation, and push down automata. So push down automata, we have how to construct the construction of push down automata, and how we will convert the one form to another form, like finite automata to push down automata we will construct. And Turing machine, so Turing machines which have a multiple, how we will design the Turing machines, and what are the Chomsky hierarchy, and what are the linearly bound automata. So these are all the concepts in the Turing machine. So these are the 5 modules in the theory of computation. So this is about the theory of computation. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.